everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Junk Journal January. We are here with the very last day, close, day 31. So I didn't make something specifically with the prompt close. I thought this is kind of like my close goodbye to Junk Journal January, and I figured I would just kind of show you what I'm working on while we talk a little bit about a few things. So I am working on a journal now that I think is going to be a lot of fun, and I think, you know, in wanting to talk about the close of Junk Journal January, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's new here, who has decided to come and subscribe and take a chance on me and watch me as I work and do other things. I have a lot of fun plans. For February, I'm planning to take part in Februlage, which is an account on Instagram that is doing daily prompts as well, although I don't think I'll be going at it daily. I'm probably going to do it from time to time or as recaps, but I'm definitely going to do it because I'm going to use this as part of my 100 days of collage challenge. So if you go on Instagram to the account Februlage, they have a prompt list actually that has been translated into multiple languages, so it's a truly like an international collaboration. So yeah, I just want to close by saying thank you. I had a lot of fun. It was definitely grueling to have a video out every day that had to have a specific theme and not just be one of my rambling work kind of videos. So I am I'm happy that I took part. It was my first Junk Journal January, and I think I'll continue to take part in these kinds of collaborations from time to time because it certainly brings new people along to find me, and I really like that. So yeah, that is the plan. I will continue to take part in these kind of things. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I think I'm just going to keep doing what I do here on my channel as usual. And, you know, I would love it if you came by and said hello and, you know, subscribed and stopped in. I think that we are so lucky to have such a great community of junk journal people. I have found that since I got involved with this community, I have really it's just like clicked with a lot of people, and that's really nice. Like, I feel, you know, like this public space is, you know, it's certainly public, and like I personally like to kind of chitter chatter about my life a bit because I don't think I could just talk about what I'm doing kind of the whole time. Like I just think I would get a little bit bored, or like it would feel a little formulaic to me to do that. That's for me. I think some people do amazing like instructional kind of videos where all they talk about is that, and I do that when I intend to do a tutorial. I've done tutorials where I keep my life out of it and I just kind of make a tutorial, but yeah, most of the time I do kind of like to just chat about life and stuff. You know, it's what it is. It's life. So this journal got a funny start. I made another journal that I just completed, and I had made 5 signatures for it, but they got so chunky. So one of them needed a new home because it just could not live in the existing journal. So I went and I was like, okay, I need to find another book that matches the size as well as the feel of the signature that I created. So I saw this book cover, this Discovering Music book, up on my shelf of vintage books, and I thought, how lovely. And then I don't know, you know, it's weird. Sometimes a book, just the way that it looks, or something about whatever I'm working with, I can visualize exactly what I want to do with the cover, and I visualize the things that I own in my home that I want to, you know, put into the work. So I immediately felt like this book needs a big owl and then something vintagey on it. And so I went to my cabinet cards because I was thinking at first of putting like just a cabinet card plate on like this, and then I was sort of like, oh, that's kind of boring. It's got too much space. I don't know. It wouldn't look right. This particular cabinet card putting like a journal label, it wouldn't be okay on its own. So then I looked at them and I thought, like, how cool would it be to have an owl behind them? So then I cut out this owl from a vintage Audubon book, and I then clear embossed it, so you can see it's got that shine to it, and it's nice, like a hard plastic now. So then I was like, I wanted to just do something to zhuzh up this card a bit, and I have these little gold frames that were in my stash. I've backed this now with another cardstock on the back, like from advertising, but I wanted to cut out a circle with these three, keep him, but then I wanted to add that there, so that's what I did, and now it's all connected. And the only thing I have left to do really with this is I need to clean up and ink up the edges, so that's what I plan to work on today. It's really kind of inane, like small work, but it's also super important to the junk journal experience. And that's the thing, like there's a lot of tiny little things that we do. Most of them I don't really do in videos. Some of them I do. It all kind of depends on the day. But yeah, there's so much work that goes into junk journals, and I really hope that people know that, because sometimes I think you can easily go and look at the price of something and go, what the heck? Well, this is why, because we spend hours doing fine detailing work, the true art of an artisan journal. So yeah, that's the gist of, I guess, what I have to say about that. But yeah, so I just want to go in and I want to add a little bit of shadowing black ink in these fine little crevices here that I had to cut out very carefully, because this is an old cabinet card. It's actually from August 23rd of 1901. It had the date written on the back, but you won't see that because it's going to be pasted down. So I got these cute little brushes from my local scrapbook store, and they're so perfect for this. I don't even know who makes them, the brand. They're just like probably something that the scrapbook store found and ordered in, like specifically for this, but maybe this isn't even their intention, but they're so good. So yeah, if you took part in Junk Journal January, I would love to know how it went for you, or if you just watched the videos. Did you enjoy what you saw? Did you learn anything cool? Maybe tell me some highlights about things that you watched that were like aha moments or wow kind of moments for you, and things that you want to try out, or that you learned from, or that you have tried out. I know that a couple of people actually started YouTube channels, just to participate in this, and that's awesome, because now we have an even bigger community, and I think that's good for all of us, really, just to make our niche that bit larger. Okay, this ink is going on a little easier than I thought it was going to. That's perfect. And I'm just using black archival ink. I don't want to use an oxide because I don't want this to be reactive to water or anything, because it will be on the cover of the book. Okay. Got to get a little bit more in this little gap here. There we go. So I think that's enough ink right there. I think that's filled in well how I want it to be. So I think I'm going to be putting this here on the cover, and I'm going to sort of seat it in the middle. I'm definitely going to be gluing it, but I'm also going to be putting some probably gold or bronze brads in the four corners to hold it down. Then I may put a journal label down here. I mean, one could go up here too, but I'm thinking down here. Though I do have some really ornate round ones, so I'll take a look and see what I have, and I'll figure that out. But yeah, I think I just wanted to have a little hello, goodbye, kind of like to January, a little wrap up for Junk Journal January with this video, to, hopefully, like, say hello and let you know I'll still be here making videos as I do. And I will still be making journals, and I hope that you'll come along for the ride. I have been having a lot of fun this week. I'm into my second. I finished this journal, and now I'm moving on to this one, and yeah, I'll be here working, and I would love to hear from you. So say hello. Let me know your thoughts on Junk Journal January. If there's anything that you really had fun with, that you learned, that you want to try, all those things. I'd love to hear from you and see what you got out of it. So yeah, we'll talk again very soon. Bye for now.